At this point, I believe a lot of you guys would agree with me that getting the scholarship is not easy. Yeah, this is the case because scholarships out there are very competitive and there are just a few slots for thousands of applicants. So the question then is, should you give up on your dreams? No, you definitely won't have to give up on your dreams because apart from applying to scholarships, there are other ways that you could move to your dream country to study. And that is the reason why I am making this video, to share with you cheap tuition universities in Switzerland. So these are universities that you could apply into, get admitted and move to Switzerland by paying very little for your education. And apart from that, in Switzerland or any other country, international students can work, and you can work part-time during your studies and full-time when you're on holidays. And with this, you are able to take care of yourself. Apart from that, some of these universities could also have scholarships, partial scholarships, that could also aid you in your studies. So instead of putting all your eggs in one basket looking for fully funded scholarships, I would advise that you could also try this out, apply to universities with low tuition, and you could work in the country and also apply to partial scholarships which are less competitive. So you see, there's always a way out. I think this is very important for you if you really want to study abroad. And if you're interested in this kind of content, then hit the like button and also let me know in the comment section. Just type in interested. Let's get right into the video. So guys, in this video, I'm going to show you a couple of universities in Switzerland that have low tuition. I believe this is definitely going to be beneficial to you. And also in this video, I'm going to show you a page in the embassy how to apply for visa, the documents required, so that you have an idea of what you need to provide for visa application. But before I show you these universities, let's take a look at this page right here. You can see this is one of the universities in Switzerland. And on their website, it is written here that all international students who have completed a university degree program in Switzerland are entitled to apply for L permit for maximum duration of 6 months for job search purposes, not internships. So it means that when you complete your studies as an international student in Switzerland, you can apply for a resident permit to search for a job. So I think that is quite important. So guys, without wasting time, let's take a look at the first university right here. This is University de Lausanne, and while it's in Switzerland, and it is a very cheap tuition university. As you can see right here, for bachelor's and master's, you are going to pay about 580 Swiss franc per semester. So you can easily Google the conversion of this currency to your local currency, but for the sake of this video, this amount 580 Swiss franc is about 656 US dollars. Okay, imagine paying about 1,200 for the entire year compared to paying about 20,000 to 50,000 dollars in places like USA or in the UK or Canada. So I think this is a very good choice. And if you don't know, Switzerland is part of the EU and it's also part of Schengen countries. So you could Google the benefits of studying in Switzerland. I think you're definitely going to find it very interesting. You can see it's even far cheaper for doctorate students. It's just 80 Swiss franc per semester and one-time payment of 200 Swiss franc for registration in the first semester. So yeah, if you want to do your PhD in Switzerland, I think it's a very good option. Well, to make it also easier for you to know if this is for you or not, on this university website, they have also broken down the different cost of living. For example, living and food expenses. So you can see that right here. Accommodation, the range, you can also see that right here. Health and accident insurance, as well as books and course material. You can see everything right here. So with this, you are able to know if you will be able to afford this to study in this university in Switzerland. If you're interested in this university, on the left hand side, you can also see other important links like contact us, guidelines, general deadlines rather, and admission procedure and every other thing. So you could go to the admission procedure to know how to apply, what courses are available, and you could also send a message through the contact us form to ask your questions. Okay, let's check out the second university on my list today. This is the University of Geneva, and they also offer low tuition to international students. So you could check out this website as well. I'm going to leave the link to all the universities I'm going to talk about in the YouTube video description, so you can check them out. For this university, you can see all the costs that you have to bear. So for rent, you can see the amount, and for depending on the type of rent, if it's a student residence, single apartment, or shared. And then for food, there's the range. For health insurance, for mobile phones, study related expenses, public transport, and also the fees. So you can see the fees per semester. You're going to pay 84 Swiss franc if you are coming as an exchange student or exchange program relationship. But if not, then you are going to pay 500 Swiss franc, which is even less than the one we just checked out. So guys, this is an opportunity for you to achieve your dream of studying abroad in Europe and Switzerland. So I think you should make use of this opportunity. And then if you're interested in this particular university, what you want to do, you can go to the menu up there. You can see courses and professors. You could go to admission to check out the admission process, everything you're going to find in the website. So I'm not going to go into that in this video, but if you want me to make a dedicated video on how to apply to any of these universities, let me know in the comment section. Just type it out right there. One thing you can also do is to use the contact information right here. Click on contact and get the information, get the email address to contact the university if you have specific questions. So guys, on this web page, you are going to find a lot of universities that have low tuition in Switzerland. So you can see them right here. I'm going to leave the link to this page as well in the YouTube video description, so you could Google the universities, access their website by yourself. So you can see the amounts right here for domestic students, and then the amount for foreign students, that is international students. Just check it out. You could see some of them that have a one-time fee. This could be application fee. You also need to take note of that. Okay, so you could check them out. There are tuition of 850, 950 Swiss franc per semester, and most universities, you have to check the course and see how many semesters is in your course. Some of them have 4 semesters for master's program. For bachelor's, it could be up to 5 semesters or 6, so you have to check out. So you can see this university right here, 430, 500, some are up to 1,000, and this is 700. So check out, make sure to do your research. So you have to go into the university website and search for the tuition. For the ones that I haven't shown you, if you're checking them out, you have to check for the tuition because information changes. Some universities are increasing the tuition fee, so you have to check that. So this is a page which tells you more about visa application, and this information right here is specifically to those watching this video from Nigeria. So this is the Nigeria page where you can find the visa application form. It gives you information about how to apply and everything. So you could also check out the documents to submit with a national visa application, photograph quality, and proof of language skills for family unification, processing the application, everything right here. So what you have to do is to click on the drop down button. For example, the visa application form. You could see the different forms right here: English, German, French, English, depending on what you want. So if you click on it, it's going to download. So it's going to download the form to your computer and you can check it out. So this is application for long stay visa, visa D. So the visa, the writings right here is in English and German because that was the option I clicked. So with this, you're able to fill the form and include it in your application. Another aspect is the documentation to submit with your application. So the documents you need to submit, if you click on the drop down button, you are going to see the necessary documents right here. So we have requirement for work visa, requirement for study visa, requirement for family reunion visa. So we're interested in requirement for study visa. So what you need to do is to download the file. Click on it, it's going to download, then you can open the file and then you are going to get all the information that you need. I'm not going to start reading through this. You can do that by yourself. You're going to explore it. I'm just going to read this part. It says, if you are a resident or national or foreigner of Nigeria planning to study in Switzerland, you can apply for an entry visa at the Embassy of Switzerland in Abuja. So you can submit your visa application by appointment only, and then to book an appointment, appointments may be booked Monday to Thursday. Look at the time, either by sending an email to this email address right here or by calling this number. So it is very easy to book an appointment. You just need to make sure you have all your documents ready to submit your visa application. So you can send an email to book an appointment, but just make sure to read through everything, and also you're going to find all the documents you need. Make sure you have them ready. So this is like a checklist to make sure you have all the documents, your passport. I'm not going to go through each of them. Just go through them. Letter of admission is important, so your diplomas and certificates, motivation letter. So go through this, and I think it's going to guide you on what you need so that you are sure of the documents you are providing. So back to this page. I'm going to leave this page also in the YouTube video description. I don't know if I said that before. Okay, so we're done with documentation to submit, and then you have the photograph quality. You have to go through into this link to read through to make sure you are submitting the right quality of your photograph. And then proof of language skill, this is for family reunification. And then let's look at processing the application. You just have to read through to understand what it takes in the waiting time and all of that. So you can see right here that the total processing time is about 8 to 12 weeks. Yeah. So guys, I believe you've gotten a lot of value from this video. So do what to like the video and subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and share this video to your friends and family. And if you're interested in content about low tuition fee because you feel scholarships are too competitive for you, then let me know in the comment section. Just type in low tuition, that will be it. So I would know that you are interested. If I get a lot of comments on that, I would make more videos about low tuition universities all around the world, and also guide you on the visa application. That will be it for this video, and I will see you in my next video.